Hello, today we're looking at tropical weather, and but before we get to that, we are going to be looking at um, just the severe weather threat for the next couple days, more in detail from the last video. I just want to say before we get started, for tropical weather, we've had only a few storms. We've had Alex move through the Atlantic and become an extratropical cyclone in the middle of the Atlantic, and actually becoming staying extratropical all the way until north of Norway. So it had a very long track and actually became 70 miles per hour over the Atlantic before becoming extratropical. We also had Blas and Celia in the Pacific, Eastern Pacific, that is, and Blas was a Category 1 hurricane, and Celia was a long-lived storm that was only a tropical storm. In the Western Pacific, we had a very inactive period, but now it's starting to blow up again. Everywhere else in the world has been inactive. Well, the Atlantic is starting to blow up again. But yeah, we have several areas of interest in the Northern Hemisphere. So to start off, let's just look at severe weather reports today. We have one tornado, but besides that, not much. So today we have a slight risk for severe thunderstorms. Small percentage of tornado. I'm sure we'll only get about one or even two tornadoes with this for this day. Just isolated areas. Wind and hail are slightly higher threats. Wind looks like the highest threat for today. And then looking at Friday, we have a large general thunderstorm risk, particularly with the tropical disturbance that is moving on to the coast today of Texas, and just general thunderstorm activity for the southeast. And then all the way up until the northeast, we have some thunderstorms possible. Tomorrow for our area, we have a potential for some thunderstorms in the afternoon to early evening, maybe overnight perhaps. But yeah, not too bad. And then I'll switch over to this here. Any severe, we have a large risk, 15%, for the Northeast and Mid-Atlantic, and we have a slight risk in our area. We're looking out for all severe right now. We're not sure as of right now what will happen, but more on that to come soon with future videos. With thunderstorms, just a lot of thunderstorms, especially with the monsoonal activity and the severe weather today in the northern part of the country, in the Midwest, and then for the southeast, just a lot of that pop-up thunderstorms associated with the system, and then you can see the system really starting to move on shore in Texas and Louisiana. And then just looking at, we have a severe thunderstorm watch. I'm just showing some stronger to severe storms possible. And then besides that, we have some fire risk for Nevada, but that has really been kept down from this monsoonal activity that's been going on. So that's been good because we haven't had as much fire risk as we had recently. Now, I think that's it for here. Now just looking quickly at our models. Let's go to our region. Not until Friday evening we might see some thunderstorms. We have the pop-ups, and then it goes overnight, and as we see some potential isolated thunderstorms or thunder showers. And then going into Saturday, particularly in the afternoon, we could see some really strong storms with this system. And I'm really looking for how bad this is going to be. It looks a little bit damaging, and we could really get some strong storms with this system. Looking at the GFS, after this system, we're going to get more rain after this. Looks like we will have some showers for next week, and then the European definitely agrees with that. Maybe some thunderstorms somewhere in the mid to late week. Looking at our tropical weather now, we have this system moving on shore with a 40% chance. And yeah, this time has really run out for the system, and it really just doesn't have enough time to develop, and it really just doesn't have great chances anymore. It's probably a little bit less than 40% now. It really hasn't gotten its act together, and its convection really hasn't been able to organize itself. Potential tropical cyclone 2 is expected to become a tropical storm very soon, maybe this evening. Then we have a 1010 disturbance. Really unlikely for development, but after this we're not sure where it could go, but it looks like it's going to be not heading north, more to the northwest. So, but we'll have more on that soon. Eastern Pacific, we have this system 6060. It's possible that it might become something, maybe a depression or storm, but it doesn't look like it will become too much, and it doesn't look like it's certain that this will form. Central Pacific, still inactive. And then looking at for potential tropical cyclone 2 that could become Bonnie, it's expected to cross over Central America and making a rare crossover into the Eastern Pacific, where it will continue to become a tropical system. 50-knot wind speed. That's about 60 miles per hour-ish. We see that's potential strong tropical storm force winds for Nicaragua, northern Costa Rica, and off the coast of Mexico. It doesn't look like this system will make landfall in Mexico, but it might cause rip currents and some strong winds and rain. Then looking at hurricane wind speeds, we're really not looking for any hurricane potential. Then looking at arrival, just find your area in Central America, and you'll see when those winds could come to your area. And the warning cone, it's not expected to become a storm, a hurricane. There is some hurricane watches, but I doubt that it will become a hurricane. It is possible, but not likely. And then it is expected to become a hurricane in the Eastern Pacific. Tropical storm watches for the western coast of Nicaragua and Costa Rica, and tropical storm force winds already around the center. Just the warnings. And then, as we see, just the key messages. This is going to be something we need to watch, and if you're living there, you need to get ready. But yeah, it's not looking like it could be as bad as it can. Definitely not a major system, but definitely something to look out for, as this is the second name system. This will probably be the second name system of the year. Alright, that'll about do it for today. We do actually have two systems in Asia right now for the Western Pacific season. Let me see, Okay, well, there is a system going on right now, and another system that could develop. But yeah, either way, we're going to be looking out for that. And so, yeah, so the Western Pacific is picking back up, and it looks like we're going to have a very active season in the Atlantic. The ocean waters in our area are very warm, comfortable to be in the water, but not a good sign, as we could be seeing some tropical development off the coast of the Mid-Atlantic. If the forecast goes to plan, and this could become a hyperactive season, as this third-year La Nina is not a good sign. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon.